Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Krashy, and today I wanted to try my hand at doing a fun tier list. Now, I don't do these too often. I actually forget that this is even an option because I'm just a super serious person all the time. But I wanted to do a tier list talking about the characters that are most fun to play. So yeah, I'm going to dive into it, and this is just for me. I'm going to put myself in D tier because I'm a grouchy grump that hates matchmaking. But let's go ahead and dive into this. Where do I want to start? Let's start with attackers. Pikachu, I think, is like mildly fun to play. I actually think this character is like kind of sluggish and like a little boring, but when the character's strong, it feels really, really fun. Like you just poke at range and blow things up. You always have Unite move. So the character right now in general is very fun to play, but it's mostly because it's strong. I actually don't really think that the kit design of Pikachu is like anything special, and like I don't ever really go crazy playing Pikachu, or like feel like I want to play it all the time, but it's okay. It's fun to play for me personally. And yeah, I don't know, any build, any ability, it's just okay. As for Sylveon, I think Sylveon is like much more fun to play. I'm gonna be honest, Hyper Voice is kind of annoying, but it's really strong. So again, that kind of like adds into the fact that it's just a strong ability. But Mystical Fire, super fun. Super, super fun. You're like this mage, but you're like an 80 carry and you bounce around all over the place and you do a bunch of damage. It's really, really cool. I think Sylveon is a really, really fun pick. It's a good addition to the game. I wish it was a little bit stronger right now, but in general, super, super fun. Venusaur feels stupid fun. And again, it does tie into the fact that the character's strong, but even if you're playing like Solar Beam build is incredibly fun to play. And then Petal Giga, you're just running all over the place. It's a really unique style. It's a lot like Mystical Fire in that sense. You're an SP attacker and you're doing all this SP damage, but you're like running around and you're just doing damage by being close to them and by like life stealing yourself. And it's cool. I like it. I actually think that the Giga Petal Dance build is really, really unique for a MOBA. I can't really think of other characters that operate like that, especially in that like ranged attacker, ranged like assassin kind of role, or like 80 carry magey kind of role. Like it's very, very unique, and I think that the character's kit is super fun. Oh gosh, Cinderace. Cinderace is fun because Cinderace is ridiculous. So much mobility, Blaze Kick, Flame Charge. The Unite move is like a long range secure. You're constantly auto attacking. 80 carries in that sense are always super fun, but Cinderace is like the 80 carry. Like you are just spamming, you know, orb walking or stutter stepping. These are old MOBA terms where you just like step shoot, step shoot, step shoot. Like it is so fun to play, and it's a very linear play style. You know, you just are constantly being the machine gun of the team. Very, very fun. As for Greninja, I think Greninja having more of that kind of like assassin style, more of the like speedster style, because you have like the smoke screen and the surf, if that's the build you choose to play. You have like the long range, kind of like more normal ability spammy, kind of like double team shuriken build. And then yeah, you auto attack, but your range is a little bit shorter and you don't really have crazy attack speed. But it's the speedster version of Greninja that is so fun, where you just like get in close, you boost it auto, you smoke screen boost it auto, you surf over something, kill it. So fun to play. I really do think that Greninja and Cinderace, just like the 280 carries, I see why they're so popular. I get it, right? Like they're incredibly fun to play, and I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of S tiers, to be honest. Actually, I think I'm gonna move Venusaur down because like, Venusaur's fun, but I love playing Greninja and Cinderace. I want to kind of control the list a little bit. As for Decidueye, I actually think Decidueye is fun. It's just like, again, it's weak and it's not fun playing a character that gets blown up, right? And like, I guess that's more related to balance in the character design, but the character design is cool. You're just kind of like this slow moving shredder. It's a cool design. It just doesn't really work. And I think that naturally pulls the fun out of it. I don't mean to talk about the balance of the character, but the snipes are pretty fun. Don't get me wrong. I wish that was more viable. I wish they charged up faster or something like that. The snipes are pretty fun. I definitely wouldn't say that the character is not fun to play. The snipes are pretty fun. As for Cramorant, I think Cramorant's really fun. Cram is so fun. It doesn't matter if Air/Dive, super cool. Hurricane Surf, super fun. I love playing Cram. I actually have, I really do. I think playing Cram is super fun. Ninetales is a lot like Pikachu and Decidueye. Like it's like fine. Like it's fun, but like whatever. Like it's cool in laning phase. It feels really fun early, and then because the character tapers off, the fun kind of tapers off too. But like when you're full bursting someone with like the avalanche like blizzard build, it's really cool, and I do quite enjoy it. Or do I have any more attackers? Oh, Gardevoir. Oh my gosh, Gardevoir is super fun. I can't really put Gardevoir on the same level as like I don't really care where I put them, as like Greninja, Cinderace to me, because I just love their playstyle so much. But Garty just poking with Future Sight, like moving your camera around and like spamming, is so cool. I really do enjoy it. All right, let's move to Speedsters. For me personally, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care for Talonflame that much. Like, Talonflame's super good, and the playstyle, it definitely is like, some people are gonna be, you're crazy, man. Like, I get it. Talonflame is the speedster for other people. It's just not really my preferred one. Like, I don't really care for the Unite move. I like a little bit more of an impactful Unite move. But he's got that playstyle where like the kit is super strong, and then the Unite move kind of like complements that, and that's cool. Like I said, I definitely get why some people will be like, dude, you're crazy if you think he's not fun. I get it, I do. That's why, like, for me, I think that Zeraora is super fun. I almost want to put it at S tier fun. It's just so weak right now, so I feel like I miss this character because I haven't had fun on it in a while. Like, but I like this character's kit. I do. Like, Volt Switch, Discharge is so fun for me to play. Spark Wild Charge was always good, and it's the better build now, but this character's always been super fun for me, and I really enjoy it and miss it. And Absol, honestly, I love playing Absol. I think that this character's kit design is like the true assassin of the game. I feel like I wish that this character was ever like truly viable. But yeah, it's a fun kit design. And then there's Gengar, which I'm not gonna lie, I think Gengar is really fun too. It doesn't even matter which version you're playing. This character having that like big one-shot burst or like the spammy hex potential, it was always really fun to play. I really did enjoy playing it, but Zeraora for the Speedsters, it always took the cake for me. All right, let's talk about supporters. Eldegoss is like pretty fun to play because you're like this like magey attacker, right? Like you're auto attacking with Muscle Band. You're like an 80 carry. Like you're cool. It's cool. It's a fun character to play. I think anybody that plays Eldegoss is probably just super fatigued and burned out on it. But the character's kit design in general is super fun. And so is Blissy's. I love playing Blissey. I wish I could play Blissey more. And it's just cool feeling like you have such a big impact because you're so supportive, right? Like you have Safeguard or Soft Boiled. You give a massive shield and do damage yourself with your Unite move. Helping Hand is crazy. Egg Bomb sucks, but Helping Hand is crazy. Yeah, all right, let's talk about Mime. I think Mime's pretty fun. Where do I want to put Mime? I actually think I enjoy playing Blissey more than Mime for me. Mime is really cool because you can do big damage and that's going to be fun, but I don't know. I don't really view Mime in the same fun category. I don't know why. I've never been a huge Mime fan. He's really good. It used to be better, but I don't know. I think if you like the kind of like walk forward and hit a bunch of damage and then go in with the Unite move, again, it's another one of these Talonflame situations. I get why someone was going to be like, dude, Mime is super fun to play. It's just never really been my thing. Never really been for me. But you do have to like constantly watch out for walls and stuff, and that's super annoying. I get why people would like this character a lot. And Wigglytuff is pretty fun. I don't know. Wigglytuff is just such a menace. I have a hard time associating Wiggly with fun. It feels like a chore to play Wiggly. Kind of like how it is for Eldegoss, but I think Eldegoss is actually more fun than Wiggly. Wiggly is just kind of a thing. Wiggly is just a thing. All right, let's talk about tanks. I think Mamoswine, super fun to play. There's so much CC that this character brings. It's so fun. I don't know what to say. Like, the early game is good, the mid game is good, the Unite move is not super impactful, but honestly, if you have like Slow Smoke or Ice Fang, like you just can chain so much CC with this character that it makes it so incredibly fun to play. But Greedent is like the S tier defender. It's so fun, dude. It's so fun. If you're invading, if you're Covet, Stuffed Cheeks, Belch, Bullet Seed, it doesn't matter, dude. This character is so obnoxious and fun to play. It is honestly just a treat. I think Snorlax is pretty boring. I don't know. Snorlax might be like C tier boring to me. I just like cool, like even Flail, like whatever. I don't know. It's just super boring to me. I just don't really have that much love for it. But as for Slowbro, I think Slowbro being super tanky, like ever since the buffs, is just so fun to play. You just bring so much to the team. If you get your Surf Plus, you're bringing crazy CC. It is really fun to play. And honestly, Trevenant, super fun to play. It's so fun. It's not a very good character, but it's fun. You get Horn Leeches, you're spamming them, like you're bringing good CC to the table. It just feels like you're strong, and then you're kind of not. Crustal is fun. I enjoy it. Do I like Crustal as much as I like Trevenant? I think I do. I feel weird stacking the A tier, but honestly, I really like Crustal. Like, especially if you're doing like Fluffy Tail scoring things, or if you're like Goal Getter, or like however you play this character, if you're playing like the heavy score style, it's just fun. It's honestly just it's a joy. It's a joy to play. I really enjoy it. And Blastoise, I would say Blastoise is Blastoise is fun because of the Unite move. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it actually is. I just enjoy it because of the Unite move. I'm looking at it like compared to Wiggly, and I just think I would rather play Blastoise than Wiggly. Unfortunately, Blastoise is not super meta relevant, but it is really fun to play. I'm not gonna lie. All right, now we have to get to all-rounders. Sword is crazy fun. I think this character is so fun to play. I wish you could control yourself a little bit better, and obviously I wish it was a little bit stronger, but it is so fun to play. And this is the category that's going to be skewed for me because I love all-rounders. All-rounders are like my thing. I'm going to be honest, Charizard is like one of my favorites to play, but his kit design is simple. He's one of my favorites to play because of the fact that he's got a crazy Unite move. It's the Unite move. Like, I love chasing after people with Flamethrower and Fire Blast. Don't get me wrong, I love zoning and doing damage, but it's like there's nothing crazy about that, right? It's the Unite move. When you pop off on the Unite move, it feels so fun, but it's not like S tier fun. I actually just have a silly amount of fun on Sword. Like, it's silly. And honestly, so is Garchomp. I think Garchomp, like Dragon build specifically, when you have like this built-in combo and you have this ability, like, oh, it's so fun when you're in the middle of a team fight, you're just auto-attacking, keeping yourself alive, and you pop a Unite move. This character's entire kit design is so good to me. It's so interesting and unique. The ground build's fine, like, it's cool. It's much better, admittedly, since they buffed it, but the Dragon build on Garchomp is so cool. It's a cool design. It really is. Lucario, Machamp, and Serena, they're all going to hit the A tier. They're all in-your-face fighters. I like it. Lucario has a ridiculous design. All of his abilities are ridiculous. And I mean, not even just strength-wise. They're just ridiculously good. They're fun to play. Pup is cool. You're unstoppable, and you can kind of charge up and make decisions and then hit something really hard. Close combat is close combat. You blow things up. Bone Rush is really good with E-Speed. E-Speed is super fun to play. Like seriously, like, strength aside, I think that Lucario is incredibly fun to play. And Machamp, I really like the way Machamp's ult works. Like, the fact that you can like buff yourself, go into a fight, and you're on, and then you pop it is really cool. And like submission, like cross chop was always a really fun build, and now dynamic punch, close combat, kind of like taking over the meta, super fun, where you just jump on someone and basically one shot them. It is really fun to play. I think that these kind of like fighty brawlers are really fun. And Serena, honestly, a part of me almost wants to put Serena in S tier because it's the same reason why I like Sword. I love like spamming, being in their face, and just like being all over them. I love it so much. It's so incredibly fun. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I think Dragonite's kind of boring. I think Dragonite's kind of boring. I don't know, you're basically like a ranged AD carry. The Unite move is boring. It's not that fun. And yeah, I guess that's my list. I just don't really care for Snorlax that much. I think he's so boring to play. He's probably always been one of my least favorites to play. And all the other characters, actually, you know what? The character design in this game is just so good. There's so many characters that are so fun to play. The B tier is like a bunch of characters that are all good. I don't personally care for playing them. A tier is like, on any given moment, like, I would love to play one of those characters. I really do. I think that they're really fun to play. And S tier are just like the funnest of the fun to me. I love the AD carry style. I love Zeraora's like in and out, like assassin style. I love it so much. Greedent is obnoxious and it's crazy. Sword Boy, Aegislash is all over the place. It's so cool. You go into this offensive mode and then defensive mode. You get some CC, you heal yourself, you're damaging. It's such a fun design. And then Garchomp, just when you're shredding and you're in that back line and you're keeping yourself alive and you're ripping through people and you pop that crazy Unite move. And he has one of the best Unite moves in the game. Seriously, it's crazy. I love it. It's just so fun. So there you have it, friends. Let me know what you would do with your list. Let me know what you think. Actually, just drop me a comment and tell me your top 5 characters that you think are the most fun to play, because I think that'd be a good way of doing it, because this list doesn't really mean anything. It's just fun Pokemon. So friends, thank you so much for watching this video. I definitely do appreciate it. Drop a like on the video if you wouldn't mind. Subscribe for future Pokemon Unite content. As always, be sure to be kind to one another. Tell someone that you love them, and I'll see you on the next video.